Hi, Dave here. This is my last day on Isle of Skye, or actually the morning. I'm headed back to the mainland and have a few stops today. I wanted to make just a quick comment that I wanted to thank each and every one of you who take the time out of your busy days and nights to maybe glance at my videos, and I hope in some way that I motivate, inspire, and help you to, if you don't already have dreams and goals and ambitions for traveling, that this might instill that in you. That's how it works for me. I guess it's been 3 years or so ago when I started watching YouTube videos, I guess before I went to Iceland. And I learned so much and got to start following several couples for the most part. Couples or families. Everyone wants to be an individual, but it's just me for this now. But I learned so much and researched so much of all the area, and between YouTube and Google Maps, I mean, I was able to make so many notes and locations to visit, and to the point I couldn't visit all of them. But it really got me excited and prepared for the trip, and put things in their place and be organized, and that's kind of how I am anyway. So it just really helped me, and I hope that I do that in some small way. Even if the locations I'm going to aren't for you, perhaps it stokes the fire to other places you've thought about doing, and say, well, if Dave can do it, I can do it. And I never dreamed that I would be doing any of this. Just a few years ago, circumstances my life changed my life, and so I always make the comment that yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not promised. All we have is today, and but that doesn't stop me from planning and dreaming and adding a few more things to my bucket list. And so I hope that I create that in you. It's not about me. It's not about validation. Of course, it's nice to get a thumbs up occasionally, or even more subscribers, because if I do more subscribers, that means I'm sharing more, and I'm showing it to more people, which would just tickle me to death. But I do post on Facebook as well to all my Facebook friends, and that's great, fantastic. I love to do it, because I find that most who do watch any of my page, they like it, and a lot of them make comments they'll never go and never do anything, and I get that. I understand that's how life is, and that's where we're at in our life right now. But if it's possible, make it happen. But if nothing else, you can kind of live vicariously through my crazy little adventures, and I hope that's possible. And again, I hope I help you all in some way. So enough of that. But again, thanks so much for watching. And let me give a few little tips for the day, and then I'll sign off here. So after I stop at a bridge before I get off the Isle of Skye, it's called Sligachan, something like that. I'm not pronunciation. It's an old bridge built in the early 1800s. And it's got the enchanted waters. I'm not sure of the creek or the little river that flows under it, but they say if you stick your face in the water for like 10 seconds, you have eternal beauty, which I could use that. Even take off a couple years would be nice. But unfortunately, there'd been so much rain lately that it was muddy and I'm afraid I would have been stuck out there forever, being eternally beautiful. So I passed, but if you're in the area, stick your face in the cold water and see what happens. But neat place. So headed on over the Skye Bridge, and the first stop over in the mainland was Eilean Donan Castle, which is just an epic, typical, just beautiful castle. It's got the moat, it's got the bridge to it, and it's just a phenomenal area, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And gosh, I can't remember, all these castles are been built back in probably the 12th, 13th century. Some have had fires and issues, and so they've had to be rebuilt, and there are some still original parts of each castle. But they look just like they were the day they were built, I think. So, which was great. So anyway, I spent some time there, and then headed on back into the mainland to Fort William, and on down a little bit from there, and then to Loch Ness. and got to cruise on the lake, and very cool experience. Got to see. I didn't get to visit Urquhart Castle, which is right on the shore of it. I did have a ticket for it, but I ran out of time, and so the best I got to do was to see it from the boat. And it's an old. There's not a whole lot left of it. It's in rambles quite a bit, but it's a great place and a great place to see if you get a chance to ever visit it. I'm sure that would be cool, but I was running out of time. So after that, again running out of time, I headed down south down to Glenfinnan area and the Glenfinnan Monument. There's a lake right there. It's I can't remember the name of the loch now. You'll see it on my pictures and notes, and there's the monument there. And it's actually in the Harry Potter series. It was called Black Lake, so you got to see it then. And then the big crowd pleaser was the Glenfinnan Viaduct, which is so cool to see. And again, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I enjoyed. I watched the series, all of them before I went, just to kind of get me worked up and excited. And it was nice. It was cool to watch. And but the viaduct is, of course, the Hogswort Express comes and goes, I think twice a day. But I got there too late in the day and missed it. And but more about that tomorrow. But there's it was a neat place to see, and really epic, and a lot of scenery around there. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today, and thanks for listening. And I had got back to Fort William for the night, and tomorrow's another big day. So until then.